Our next guest may not have a household name, but you definitely know her face. Most recently as Leonardo DiCaprio's sister in the Academy Award-nominated Django Unchained. Welcome, Laura Cayouette. Good to have you with us.
Good to be here.
So not only do you have what I find to be a very interesting career and very interesting roles, but you've got a book called No Small Parts. How did all of that come about for you?
You know, it's actually my fourth movie with Tarantino because I did two in between Kill Bill and Django where Quentin produced and I acted.
Right.
And then one that we produced together. So I'm very familiar with working with him, but I actually had only been directed by him as an actor for a day before Django. And Django was months.
Sure, that was much more involved.
It was an endurance test. So,
you know, among film circles, Django is the film that everyone is talking about.
I guess the biggest surprise for me is this part was actually inspired by me. So,
well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, not by me as a person, but Quentin and I had worked on 3 previous movies, and he wrote this part with me in mind. And I play Leonardo DiCaprio's sister, Laura Lee Candy Fitzwilly. Call it a spaghetti Southern slave revenge love story.
One of the films nominated for Best Picture is Django Unchained, and one of the actresses from the movie happens to be a friend of mine from high school, and she took me to the plantation where the movie was filmed.
Hello, ladies.
Dr. Schultz, may I introduce to you Broomhilda?
I still look at you and I see the girl who used to walk the hallways of Hammond High School. I mean, we used to walk past each other in lockers. We used to, you know,
I was saying earlier that I don't know how many dances I would have gotten to have in school, in my high school years, had I not had you as my dance partner.
Fond memories for sure, but when my old friend Laura Cayouette took me on a tour of Evergreen, the real-life plantation where Django Unchained was shot, we switched gears fast.
These are the original slave quarters, and as far as I know, this is the only one that is still as it was at the time, completely original.
Wow, that is amazing.
Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. We are talking with Laura Cayouette. Like what it seems to be when you watch it, that it's an intense set that can be intimidating for especially an actress.
You know, what's the thing that sets his sets apart is not the intensity. The thing that sets his sets apart is the enthusiasm.
Right. I think a lot of actors know halfway through if it's working or not. And it's hard if you feel it's not working to stay enthused. You know what I mean?
I've been really fortunate because my first film was the sequel to Terms of Endearment.
Okay. So now were your scenes with Nicholson or Shirley MacLaine?
Shirley, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I learned more watching her work than any acting class.
Really?
Oh yeah, no, she's an American treasure. Well, you know what was funny is that the scene that I most remember shooting with her is the one that actually inspired my book. Is she had this. She was supposed to be like the background person in the scene.
Right.
Juliette Lewis and I'm dressed as the Good Witch Glinda, you know, as you do. And
Juliette Lewis, by the way, another great actress too.
Yes,
yeah,
yes. And I've done 2 films with her. So we do the scene, we got the thing, it's all happening, and then as our scene ends, Shirley then proceeds to create this entire scenario with her clapping. She's got this whole thing going on, and I'm watching this going, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. She's turned this nothing moment, this nothing part, into an epic tale.
Okay, now
and they ended up cutting all of everything in our scene until the moment that I say bye, and then, you know, I leave, as you do after you say bye.
Right.
And then they cut to Shirley MacLaine creating this whole moment.
She's going to get a lot of screen time. She's going to get a lot of attention. Even this moment, that's not supposed to be hers. She has to steal from you.
Yeah, but you know what I learned?
What?
Earn it.
Oh, come on, but that would annoy me.
She earned it.
It was your moment. You should. I'm mad for you.
I'm falling apart.
I'm mad for you because, I mean, she's like, okay, come on. Yeah, look at me. I'm Shirley MacLaine. I'm Shirley effing MacLaine.
No, I really did find it fascinating because I didn't even know you could do what she was doing. I wouldn't have given myself permission to do what she was doing, and that was the first thing I learned.
That's my point. She gave herself permission to ruin your scene.
To steal my scene.
Well, it's nice of you to be so nice.
First off, how did it sort of come together for you to get in that movie and get that part?
open the FedEx, and here's his brand new script, Django Unchained. And I'm reading and reading. It's 1,000,000 pages long. And I get to page like 92 or something. and I'm so into the movie at this point. I'm just going on this journey. And then on this page it says, and my name is Laura Lange Cayouette.
Right.
And it says, Laura Lee Candy Fitzwilly, a attractive 40-ish strawberry blonde Southern belle.
There you go.
Perfect.
And I didn't read the rest of the sentence. I just went, wait, what?
So he like wrote it for you, basically.
He wrote it with me in mind. I
Sure.
still had to get the part.
I should actually say now Oscar-nominated film, Django
Yes.
Unchained.
Yes, very
Tell me
exciting.
a little bit about your character in the film and what it was like working across from Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, my character is his sister, and you know, she's not probably the most horrible person in the movie. However, you know, she is a product of her time. Working with Leo was such a pleasure. He really got into the New Orleans spirit. One of my favorite things about working with him was that he would sing a lot.
Really?
Yes.
I had no idea that Leonardo DiCaprio song. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from Laura first. A little bit about working with Quentin Tarantino. I know that this is your 4th film with him. What's your favorite thing about working with Quentin?
My favorite thing is his unbridled enthusiasm. He truly loves movies, And for me, my favorite moments were when things would get going too long or we'd get worn out and he still needed one more take. He would say, okay, we're going to go again. Why? And everybody on the set would chant together, because we love making movies. And it really would pick up the whole set. It really would just get us back in the mood to make some movie, you know? And I love that.
And that's a wrap with Laura Cayouette.